Paramshanti Bapuji. Welcome to a new discussion. Today our topic of discussion is power of soul, that is, power of self, also known as Atmabal. Once we have a discussion on Atmabal, and it is found that soul power is the biggest force of the universe. It is so powerful that it can also create a universe. So today we will discuss how power of soul has got exhausted, how to recoup the power soul and who can recoup the power of soul. How to experience the power of soul, and in reality what is the meaning of this Atmabal. Please tell us on this.
First of all, I tell all the souls of this world that at present variety of souls are living on this earth. All the souls are covered by layers of 5 physical elements in this human incarnation on earth, just like rubber covers the metal conductor in a wire. Subtle body is also surrounded by many layers of impressions since many births. Due to these multiple covers and impressions, the soul has forgotten his original abode, where from it has come, where to go, who he or she really is. So the soul has totally forgotten its aim. So every soul must have some knowledge about soul conscious state. That means everybody is a soul. Now even Muslims also utter soul as Ruh, and Christians also tells it as soul. So Atma is recognized in different words in different religions, but everybody knows about soul. Christians also consider the Supreme Soul or Paramatma as incorporeal. Here also in our country we call incorporeal form of Shiva as Parabrahma Parameshvar. So Hindus also accepts the concept of incorporeal form of Paramatma. So everybody has knowledge, but how to realize the soul conscious state practically is the main problem. So till one realizes the soul conscious state, he or she cannot aware of its capacity. For example, a soul is from galaxy, and in a galaxy trillions of solar systems are there. That means the soul has capacity to create trillions of solar systems. But if a soul does not realize its original pure soul conscious state, then it cannot be aware of its real power or potential, and to know itself that soul is a category belongs to Mahashiva. Similarly, when the soul has come from universe, then it has the potential to create a universe, and a soul from great universe can create many universes. But now all of them are in human body, so all have forgotten their original capacity or potential of their soul. For this one has to know thyself through realizing soul conscious state. Everybody knows that soul is governing this physical body, and when the soul goes out of this body, the physical body is declared as dead. This physical world is called as mortal world, whereas the world comprises of supreme elements is called as the eternal world. Everyone should do self-contemplation that every being here are pure soul. This must be contemplated repeatedly. I am a soul. Soul must also acknowledge that it is trapped in this illusion due to repeated cycles of birth and death. But now it has no option but to acquire purely soul conscious state. Only then soul can recoup its power, because soul has infinite power. Above all, if soul has come from galaxy or universe or great universe or multiverse, then soul's power is unimaginable. But now here on earth, there are very powerful high quality souls called as Behad ki Atma who have tremendous power. If a soul is from galaxy, then it belongs to the category of Mahashiva, who has power equivalent to 9 kala or celestial degree. If a soul is from universe, then its power is equivalent to 16 celestial degrees. So, all souls have been trapped here since time immemorial, suffering from repeated cycles of birth and death. So souls are not able to identify themselves even after so many births. Everybody should get complete knowledge of soul and knowledge of higher dimensional creations only.
Bapuji, please explain how power of soul has got exhausted.
Consider this Brahmand. Since the inception of this Brahmand, the responsibility of creation has been in the hand of Brahma, responsibility of protection or maintenance of creation has been in the hand of Vishnu, and responsibility of destruction is in the hand of Shankar. The age of a Brahmand is 100 years of Brahma, and till now 50 years of Brahma has been completed. This is the case of one Brahmand only. In similar manner I have already described how galaxy was also created. So the creation of souls were materialized initially from the incorporeal form of creator of solar system or Brahmand, thus initially souls were in purely divine incorporeal form. Some souls were also created directly in subtle forms also, so initially the bodies of souls were made of supreme elements only. Initially soul was of supreme elements only and had tremendous power, but subsequently souls engaged in creation of innumerable creations through their thought powers for an uncountable time period, due to which the power of souls got diminished substantially. The time period is very large in terms of human years on earth. If you only consider the age of this Brahman, then it is 155 trillion human years on earth, which a human mind cannot comprehend. The age of galaxy is much more compared to the age of Brahman, because in each moment of Mahashiva, the creator of a galaxy, trillions of Brahmans are created and destroyed. The souls who have been originated from galaxies or universes or great universes, they need to return to their place of origin. Everybody has to return to their original home. But what I am telling here, it is not Paramdham of this Brahmand nor the Maha Paramdham of Maha Brahmand, but Paramdham of Behad Kalaka Brahmand. The high quality souls should go to Behad Kalaka Paramdham. So every soul should return to its place of origin. So how a soul will attain soul conscious state?
We want to understand it slowly. What you have told just now, the power of soul gradually diminished due to multiple creations of galaxies, universes through the power of soul. Finally the power of soul has got exhausted. Now our question is how this power of soul will be recouped and who will give this power to soul.
Now on earth there are a number of religions, sects, doctrines, but has anybody disseminated any knowledge how to recharge the power of soul? Due to multiple creations made by soul, the soul has lost all its power, so how a soul will get back its power? In order to recharge power, one has to go to powerhouse or lighthouse, because soul requires divine light only. Soul is required to connect with high-level powerhouse only, from which it can draw high-quality divine light. The highest powerhouse is Almighty Authority in incorporeal form.
Every soul must connect with its creator to recharge its soul power.
But at present soul does not know who its creator is. Now on earth nobody has any idea about their creator, like Shiva or Mahashiva or Paramahashiva or any higher power. So the soul has no idea from where they have come from. Whether the soul has come from galaxy or universe or multiverse or from infinite celestial universes. Has anybody any idea whether he or she has been created by Supreme Father or subtle form of Almighty Authority known as the Behadka Ikari Bape? So first one should understand the process of recharging the soul. For recharging power, soul has to get connected with powerhouse or Almighty Authority. Connection means yog. First realize that you are a pure soul and then remember Almighty Authority as his grandchildren, because he is the great-great-grandfather of all souls. This is what I have been telling many a times in all my videos. First realize soul conscious state and connect with Almighty Authority, this is real yog. This is called Behadka Yog. If you remember him with love as great-great-grandchild, then power will transfer to your soul. Love is the real power. When power is received in the soul through yog, gradually soul conscious state will be realized. Original nature of soul will be realized by the soul in due course of time through this method in gradual manner. The soul is covered by many layers of karmic records since its inception. Due to transfer of power of divine light from Almighty Authority through yog, the karmic records will be cleared off and the causal body, great causal body and supreme great causal body surrounding the soul will be charged with supreme divine light.
The divine power in soul is received through yoga only. How to know that a soul is receiving power from Almighty Authority?
Whenever a person connects with Almighty Authority in soul conscious state by making a relationship with Almighty Authority as great-great-grandfather and remembers him with love, then divine power will transfer to his or her soul, and this divine power cleans off all negative records from the soul. In Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna, the incarnation of Almighty Authority, told, if anyone remembers me in soul-conscious state, forgetting his or her body and bodily relationships, then I will take him or her to supreme abode of Almighty Authority. But has anyone attained the soul-conscious state in last 5,000 years? This is because nobody has explained the process of attaining soul-conscious state in last 5,000 years. Ram and Krishna were the incarnations of Almighty Authority and not the incarnation of Vishnu. They were having power of infinite celestial degree. Sri Krishna had given complete knowledge and showed Arjuna the infinite creation that is Behad Vishva. Nobody could understand the original meaning of Gita, and many types of explanations of Gita have come into existence, and now many additions and alterations have taken place in Gita, thus original Gita is now not available. So when you realize the soul-conscious state in small measures in gradual manner, then you will feel peace inside you, and at the same time you should also spread the vibration of supreme peace or Paramshanti.
This is okay, but how one should realize the state of soul consciousness?
This process of attaining soul-conscious state and spreading of vibration will go hand in hand. When a soul spreads the vibration of supreme peace or Paramshanti, then this vibration spreads in the surrounding area of soul through its causal body, subtle body. So first supreme peace is established in the home where he resides. This process will continue and the vibration will spread everywhere around you, so anybody who ever remembers you, he will also feel supreme peace even if he is an enemy of you. When your enemy also tells you that he is feeling supreme peace by remembering you, then you can know that your soul is receiving power. When everybody who ever comes in contact with you, whether he is your friend or foe, everybody feels peace while remembering about you, then it signifies that batteries of your soul is getting charged and it is filling with divine power and also has connection with ultimate powerhouse.
You have told us to make affirmations in our mind that we are infinite supreme souls having boundless power known as Behad Ki Atma. By making such sankalp or affirmation, whether the power of soul will be enhanced?
Why not? Whatever you think or contemplate, your whole energy diverts in that direction and you will become the object of your thought in due course of time. It is a science, and this is also proved. You think yourself that you are a Behad Ki Param Mahan Atma, and you have been created by Almighty Authority for transformation of this creation. That means your only job is to transform the creation through vibration.
So first we must have a strong belief on this objective.
Yes, one has to believe in himself. That is what is called as know thyself. So, one has to identify himself and his category of soul through this knowledge. This is the most important part, to identify thyself as an infinite supreme soul through knowledge, and one should have strong belief in this. The soul must have strong faith in his own self. That means he is a Behad Ki Atma and has infinite power equivalent to infinite celestial degree in its soul, and it has only purpose is to transform the creation. Then soul has to connect with infinite powerhouse Almighty Authority and spread the vibration of supreme peace through sankalp or affirmations.
When power in soul increases, then whether soul also gets freedom from karmic bondages?
This is a natural phenomenon. When divine light comes to soul, then all around the soul divine light will spread. In physical world, the resemblance may be considered to understand this phenomenon is just like deleting the records from the video recorder or tape recorder. So when divine light is received in the soul, then all the records in the soul, whether it is good or bad, everything will be deleted. All the impressions, which are responsible for karmic bindings, are recorded in the ether elements of causal body around the soul, and these impressions will be completely cleaned off due to reflection of divine light in soul. All the layers around soul will be charged and removed, and soul will attain its pure original state. For example, if a soul is from a level of infinite celestial degree having various finer bodies like Mahakaran Sharir, Param Mahakaran Sharir, etc., then even those bodies will also be charged and cleared of all records. Finally soul will emerge out in the form of pure divine light. Then soul will attain its original state when it was initially created. In that pure state the soul will have infinite power in its resolution, then supreme peace vibration can be spread in the whole creation rapidly with a very strong force.
Whether power of soul can be increased through devotion.
I have already told about the futility of devotions, what people are now doing all around in this world. As per Bhagavad Gita, there is clear concept, as you sow so you reap. That means if you worship ghosts then you will attain them only. Nowadays people are worshipping images of dead persons. The human being becomes ghost after death, so what will you gain by worshipping a ghost who has nothing except negativity in its soul? That's why it is written in Bhagavad Gita, if you remember Almighty Authority then you will reach to Him only, but if you remember ghosts then you will become ghosts only. By remembering anyone you will get what he has. If you remember Almighty Authority then you will get supreme divine power from Almighty Authority, because only Almighty Authority has supreme divine power. If you remember ghosts you will receive all negativities, as ghosts have all sorts of negativities in their soul. Let's discuss about Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar, the three prime deities of this Brahmand. Brahma is sattvic in nature, Vishnu is rajasic in nature, and Shankar is tamasic in nature. It is a natural law, whomever you remember you will receive what he has, whom you are remembering. This is very scientific. Every action has its own reaction, that means you will get what the other person is having whom you are remembering. If somebody who is tamasic in nature, and if you remember him you will receive all types of tamasic qualities in your soul. If you have more power in your soul then it will be transferred to him whom you are remembering. So you must be careful while remembering anybody in yoga. That's why it is said in Bhagavad Gita, one has to remember only Almighty Authority, nobody else. If you remember him only, at last he will take you to supreme abode, of highest to the highest abode. This is the highest eternal abode where a soul can go in comparison to Paramdham of this Brahmand, which is subjected to destruction. I have already explained that Paramdham of this Brahmand is destroyed when Brahma reaches his age of 100 years, and Mahaparamdham is destroyed by Mahashiva at a particular time by absorbing all Brahmand into his cell.
I am giving an example from this physical world. Suppose a person whose one leg has been disabled completely or has got chopped, but he takes a resolution to climb Mount Everest. It is found that some persons climb the hill and some cannot climb. What is the role of soul power or power of resolution in this case?
I will tell you the real secret behind such impossible incidents like climbing hill even with one leg in defunct condition or such similar incidents. See, when a person takes a very strong resolution in his mind like to climb the hill with a prosthetic leg or even in one leg, then some good souls in subtle world helps the person to fulfill his or her resolution. In this condition the person is not at all aware of the power of soul. So the souls in subtle world help the persons on earth who make strong resolutions to carry out some good work on earth by inspiring these persons by sending positive vibrations. These subtle world souls instill encouragement and euphoria in those persons' mind who take strong resolutions to carry out good work on earth and help these persons to achieve their desired dream. So one must have strong desire and resolution to carry out good work, then many souls in subtle world will come to your help to realize your dream. In the same way, if a person thinks to do negative works, then negative souls in subtle world will also help him or her to materialize negative actions on earth. So if you have strong willpower to do welfare activity on earth, then souls in subtle world will come forward to help you. I have already told that physical world is always governed by subtle world, just like in past deities used to govern the activities on earth. If you want rain, then you have to carry out yajna, also said offering, by invoking Indra, then he will cause rain on earth. So, earlier deities had complete control on the governance of earth through Agni Dev, Vahudev, etc. Those deities have now become human souls on earth, that too even Brahma has become human soul on earth now.
Bapuji, if people see this video then they will get knowledge of enhancing the power of soul.
How to recharge the power of soul. How to go back to original pure state of soul. How soul will become beyond all qualities known as Trigun Udid. I have made a video on this subject of how soul can become Trigun Udid. When soul becomes incorporeal in the form of divine light and travels towards Paramdham, then it attains the state of Trigun Udid, which is beyond three qualities of nature like Sattvic, Rajasic, and Tamasic. Soul should not at all try to become Tamopradhan by attaining Tamasic qualities, otherwise it becomes destructive in nature with full of anger. That is what is called as Rudra avatar of Shankar. So Shankar is a deity of destruction who resides in cremation grounds. If you remember Shankar or Rudra, then you will imbibe dark or tamasic qualities inside you, which will instigate you to carry out destructive works like killing, destroying, etc. Rajasic quality is a middle path between Sattvic and Tamasic. It generates ego of doing good work or bad work. So if you remember Vishnu, such Rajasic qualities will be instilled in your soul. Now Brahma has become a human soul on earth, so there is no meaning to remember Brahma. Shiva in incorporeal form resides in Paramdham, known as Param Brahma Parameshvar, who is the creator of this Brahmand only. But instead of remembering these deities or Shiva of this Brahmand, why don't you remember Almighty Authority, who is beyond Shiva, Mahashiva, Param Mahashiva, or many time Param Mahashiva, who is master creator of this infinite creation known as Behad Ki Srishti. Almighty Authority is the great-great-grandfather of all souls of this infinite creation, so you should love him as great-great-grandchild and remember him and connect with him so that you can receive divine power in your soul, and battery of your soul will be charged with divine power. After that you can spread the vibration of Paramshanti through the power of your soul.
It is a very good video. You have explained details about Atmabal or power of soul.
Even, you can see when some defect is found in physical body, then it also takes time to recover. So for rectifying defects of soul also you are required to lead a life of a karma yogi with due diligence, patience, calmly, by remembering Almighty Authority. Why don't you take power directly from incorporeal form of Almighty Authority, and why are you keeping any mediator between him and you? He is the great-great-grandfather of all souls, so make relationship with him and take power from him directly. You ask for power to your great-great-grandfather as his great-great-grandchild with love only, then power will come to you. Love and relations will only give you power. So you have to develop such relationship with Almighty Authority. Love develops only when you build relationships. So power comes only through relationship and love. If you consider him as your grandfather, then automatically love develops between you and him. That relationship will give divine power to your soul.
It is found that if one's own son is crying, then compassion is generated in one's heart, but if others' son is crying, then one feels irritation.
But here love is for everybody, as this love is devoid of any emotion, that is called as bhavatid.
But first one has to develop relationship.
For Almighty Authority everyone is equal because he is the great-great-grandfather of all souls. Love him and ask for power to attain soul conscious state and observe, he will give infinite power to your soul. As divine power pours into your soul, gradually your causal body, great causal body and supreme great causal body will be charged, and all karmic records will be cleaned off. For this one must have patience and also has to put effort to lead a life of a karma yogi in remembrance of Almighty Authority.
For this one has to change his or her thought process and living pattern. Past impressions have to be transformed because old mindset will not work at all.
For new world new knowledge is required, as old knowledge will not be useful any longer for this new world. The process is short and sweet, that is, one has to connect with powerhouse to receive power. It is like one has to connect the wire to resume wave of electric power to your soul.
Now everybody has lost their soul power and all are on their way to perish in this negative world. Nobody has any knowledge about the source of power from where they can recharge the battery of their soul, thus people have started worshipping sun by offering water to sun. But nobody has thought of who had created sun. If one goes beyond devotion only, then one can attain supreme knowledge and one can get all the answers from supreme knowledge only. Now time has come, everybody will come to know about the existence of suns 1 crore times bigger than the sun of our solar system in other galaxies. Now science is revealing all these facts.
So why not people worship galaxies and universes, also what science has discovered, because they are far bigger in size and also more powerful than sun.
Nowadays people are saying that whatever you will ask, universe will fulfill it. Many people who are following the doctrine of law of secrets, they teach whatever you say to universe, it will give it to you. But as long as you don't know him, how will it fulfill your desires?
Without relationship you won't get anything. Only if you say something it has no meaning. After establishing yourself in soul conscious state you should connect with the powerhouse, but don't think it only a powerhouse, then you will not get anything. But think him as your great-great-grandfather and you are his great-great-grandchildren, and then make connection with him. In this way the more you love him the more power will be received in your soul. If you don't have love for him you will not get any power. Love is power. Love everybody, do not think of yourself only. Think of whole creation.
Yes, love is power. It can be understood clearly from events of day-to-day life. If a student hates his teacher, then he cannot follow and understand what is taught by the teacher. So if you don't love, then you cannot understand anybody. If you don't love your parents in physical world, then also you cannot understand what your parents are teaching you. So you have told the truth. Again, I request everybody to like and share this video as much as possible. The link of playlist of Unspoken Truth is given under this video, containing 130 videos. One can start his or her spiritual journey by watching these videos and understanding the mission of transforming this creation. Paramshanti Bapuji, and thank you so much.
Paramshanti.